Morning, Facebook family. I'm just having an active, a messenger conversation with a friend. And, we were talking communicating back and forth. And I realized I said something that that prompted me to go on, because I wasn't even going to go on this morning because I'm running late. I woke up late. I was up early this morning working on some stuff, and I woke up late. So I wasn't even going to go on, but it prompted me monitor Monday's monitor. Remember, I don't know if you remember. I don't know how old you are, and I don't know if I'm stepping out on a limb and exposing my age and stepping from behind my vanity, but I remember the hall monitor. Remember the hall monitor that had and they were identified. They were your age. They were our peers, and they were identified by the neon orange or neon green badge that went horizontally across their chest, and then the little band belt that came around their waist. I don't know if you remember that, but that was the hall monitor. And that was an esteemed honor for the students that were well behaved, well mannered, and were pointed out as being role models in the school community. Well, and stay with me because I want to tie all this in. Monday's monitor. And I was only the hall monitor one time in my grammar school years. And I'm telling you, man, when I put that badge on, it was like, yes. Right? Yes. And so I would put my badge on, and it wasn't a power trip. I just felt good having it on. Now I observed my other counterparts who were monitors along the same time as myself, because they would rotate the times. I wasn't the hall monitor the whole school year. I wasn't the hall monitor for a succession of years. They rotated the months. Like for the first marking grade semester, I might have been the hall monitor along with another group of students. And then the next one after Christmas or whatever, after Thanksgiving, however the marking periods went at that time, they would select another set, and so on and so forth. Now, that was the way that it was supposed to be. Sometimes, for different circumstances and reasons, people served longer as hall monitors, but that was the general theme of it. That was the rollout. So when I was hall monitor, it just felt good. And I never pay attention to this stuff until I have to use it. Does that make sense? And the reason why I say I brought in Monday is because there are two periods in my life, two instances in my life where I'm no good to nobody. Monday mornings, I'm no good to nobody unless I get that extra oomph. Does that make sense? I have to have coffee. I have to be in the mood. I have to be fired up. And that's rarely the case. Mondays are not good for me. And the other time or instance that I'm no good is summertime. I feel in my heart of hearts that people who work should not have to work in the summertime. And even if they're not teachers, because teachers are the only people that I know that get the summers off, depending upon, but if they get summer school. But I feel like everybody should get the summer off, and it should be a modified method of work for them in the summertime to service their people if they are a 12-year all year round or whatever the circumstance of their business. That's how I feel. In a perfect world for Tisha. But I want to get back on topic. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the times when I'm really no good. Monday and monitor and bringing all that together is that I have to learn how to monitor my movements. Yeah, I got there pretty quick this morning, didn't I? And learning how to monitor myself and how I am, because see, in some literature, the Bible, I think it is, they say we were uniquely made, right? We were uniquely made in his eyes, right? And listen, no more important than that is now for me to understand how unique I am. There's nobody that thinks like me. There's nobody that looks like me. Well, somebody might look like me, but they look like me. I don't look like them. But there's nobody that looks like me. There's nobody that thinks like me. They don't have the talents and the capabilities that I have. And like, they didn't have my experiences or each of my experiences, of our experiences collectively was different from each person's. It may have been a little bit more horrific, and some people's may have not been as horrific, and some people may have shared the same experiences, but my response to it was going to be different. Does that make sense? So I'm unique, as such are you, and such as the next person. And I'm not saying unique to elevate me above, but we're all unique. And so when thinking about that, like, I have to be in tuned or attuned to what it is I need, how I function, how I need to set my life up so that I can be effective, how I need to be treated so I can prosper. Good morning, Wayback. Good morning. I saw your picture the other day. You guys look really good in that picture with all your black on, and it was like 10 or 11 of you guys in the picture. You know what picture I'm talking about? And then I saw somebody on motorcycles. Of course, they had the street blocked up, and I was like, is that Wayback? I don't know. But anyway, let me get back on topic. You messing me up. That was okay. Oh, so you know what picture I'm talking about. Okay. So, he made me lose my thought way back. Oh, okay. So I need to be in tune with how it is I need to be treated. And in learning how to be treated, like, once I learn how to treat me, I won't allow you to treat me any kind of way. Does that make sense? So long, and I'm going to say this on a Monday morning. Yes, I am. Because I'm getting fired up. Like, I would be in relationships with people. You caught me off guard this morning. I thought I had distracted you with the little conversation about the picture. I can't even stand you. The twins are fine way back. Let me get back on track, please. So I would be in relationships, and I used to wonder why relationship after relationship after relationship was the same. And then I would be devastated when the outcome was the same and it was a different person. And then I would be more devastated when the outcome, which was the same, and it was a different person, and each time it was more horrific. The common denominator was me. The common denominator was I didn't know how to treat myself. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know what I wanted. So I couldn't verbalize that stuff or make it known to you so that you could determine right from the bat if you were able to deliver that stuff to me. So I got in relationships. We find what we are. Yeah, I'm going to say that. And I usually don't speak on the we. I usually keep it on me. But when it comes to relationships, it takes two or more or whatever your situation is. I'm not judging. But relationships are a collaborative effort. And if we're both not articulating what we need in our relationship, there's a break there. There's a fracture there. And usually, and I'm bringing it back to me, the fractured person, which is myself, has attracted another person who has a fracture or a break. And two breaks don't make a whole. Two halves do not make a whole when it comes to relationships. Two half of people don't make a whole. That's a hard truth I had to face over the years. I used to hear these slick slogans, especially on Facebook, or you read shit. You got to watch what you feeding yourself. Because it was like, meet the person who you can help unpack their baggage. I'm paraphrasing. I don't want to help anybody unpack anymore. Why can't we do it together? Why can't that person be as mutually vested as I am? Why do I have to be the one, me reading the one, and that's my perception, read it and say, oh, I meet this person and he has baggage and this is how I perceive it. Now I could be wrong. And help him unpack. I'm not a whole person. I'm a fractured personality too. Who's going to help me unpack while I'm helping you unpack? So I believe that the relationship thing should be a collaborative effort. Monitor Monday. Get it? Monday's monitor. Get it? I'm learning how to monitor myself. Now I didn't stop. I haven't been dating in a while, but now when I go out on a date, I know right from the rip, before appetizers come, if I might be feeling this person. That wasn't the case before. Some people may have had that ability long time ago, and that's probably why they're more developed in successful marriages and relationships. But I didn't. I didn't have that ability. That wasn't brought forth in me in my younger developmental years. So I stayed and failed relationships. And we won't even say failed. Those relationships for me and my makeup was necessary. The horrors of them and everything was necessary for me to get to this point. Some people don't have to get it like I got it. I got to get it rough and ready. So that's where I'm at this morning, talking about Monday's Mind. I'm learning how to what are you doing to monitor yourself today? Your thing may be all right, but it's nothing wrong with taking another look. Your marriage may be all right. Your relationship may be all right. Your relationship with your kids may be just fine. That it may be effective communication. Y'all may be sitting down at night with the, talking to each other and telling each other every day you love them. It may be fine, but does it hurt to take another look? Is there something else that could be done or looked at so that it could be just a little bit better? And if it's just fine, it's all right. So I'm going to get up out of here because the parking lot is filling up. My coworkers is rolling in. It's exactly 7:10. You know I'm late, right? Raymond, I cannot believe. Are you just coming on, Raymond? Good morning. I know. I was just talking about how you and I were talking. But if you don't get this now, catch it on the run back, catch it on the rewind, catch it on the playback. Good morning. And talk about monitoring ourselves, learning how to, stay in front. I saw a movie one time where it talked about, a show. And a police officer, because I watch a lot of crime sagas, and the police officer told the criminal, you may want to get in front of this. And that's what Monday's monitor is all about. Learning how to see stuff, see the bullshit ahead, and learning how to get in front of it. Get in front of the situation, not get in front of it and let it roll over you. No, get in front of it means like learning how to see it coming and know that you can't take a rollover. So you may need to step to the side and let the bullshit roll by. I'm on fire this morning on a Monday. I can't believe it. So yeah, you may have to let the bullshit step to the side. Because some people are all right with bullshit. Some people see it coming and they could go through it. I can't go through it no more. I used to. I had the fire in my 20s and I would get that drama. Boyfriend had a girlfriend. He was my man. You know, I can't do it no more. I say what I need from my relationships, and if people cannot accept it, I move on because I don't have time. People are dying. They're getting up out of here. Life is a gift. It's a song worth singing. And I'm finding my stride. And I need to stay on the beam because anything such as that stuff that I entertained in my former years, they are distractions. I know, I do. I crack myself up. I'm a clown. I know, Raven, right? So I'm on my way up out of here. I'm getting ready to get up in here and do this 8 and skate. Raymond, I'm going to the gym after work. I couldn't get up early enough this morning, but catch this on the run back, on the feedback, on the rewind. Way back, I'm gone. And whoever else is watching, you guys have a great day. Remember, monitor yourself today. What can and what you cannot do, and it's okay if you cannot do it. And if you can do it and you like it, give yourself permission to do as much of it as you like. Long as you don't hurt nobody. And yourself. Enjoy your day. You deserve it.